Hi there, and welcome back to episode number 5 of the Phat Travellers. We missed last week because life has been hectic. And Al, do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
No. Yeah, we talked about it the last time we did a podcast. And the house has been flooded. We've now got carpet in because we had to rip up all the carpet. Everything's dried out. We've got the fresh carpet in. But now it's the stressful part of putting all the furniture and everything back where it belongs.
Yeah, you don't realise how much you actually accumulate over the years. It was in, 2012. We moved to the USA for a year. And we got rid of just about everything that we owned. I think we had less than a single garage full of items left. And it's amazing that...
Clutter.
Yeah, what's 10 years later? 10 years later, it seems like we've just got so much shit again.
And I thought this time, because last time when we went to America... Once we got rid of all that clutter, we just got rid of everything, basically.
Yeah.
It was like the weight had been taken off our shoulders. It felt like we were free.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I can see why people go for a minimalist lifestyle. It's just, like you said, so freeing.
So this time I was hoping we might achieve the same thing. But I've noticed all the school books have all gone back into the shelves with the books we don't ever use.
Yeah, well, I'm still registered. I'm still paying registration, so I'm not getting rid of things that I may go back to, but maybe not.
I was hoping.
Give it another year.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been really hectic. The carpet people we dealt with in... where was it? Harbour Town area?
What's that?
The carpet mob.
Oh yeah, Carpet World.
Carpet World, yep.
At
Awesome.
the lights at Harbour Town. Brilliant. Excellent job.
It was the quickest we've ever ordered anything. We basically just walked straight in and chose what we wanted and, paid a deposit, and the next thing you know...
3 weeks later it was in.
Yeah, it was in, and... The guy that came out and laid the carpet, he was really great too. It was the best shopping experience I've had for ages. And it was just for carpet.
Yeah, it wasn't the cheapest. Actually, it wasn't too bad, actually.
Yeah,
the price wasn't.
Yeah, it was good. So, yeah, that's where we're at. We've got shit everywhere, so we've just cleared a spot on the lounge here. I've been filling bookcases back up and decided I've got, heaps of photo albums and stuff, and I'm transferring all those photos over to boxes now, so I'm going to have photo boxes instead of photo albums because I think that's just a little bit fresher. So that's going to keep me busy too.
So everything behind the camera is piled high.
Yeah, there's rocks and gems and photos and car covers and you name it, it's there. But we'll get there. It's, a bit of a process, but we've got kind of a time limit on when we want to have it done by, preferably the end of today or tomorrow, but that's not realistic. So I'd like to sort of get that done before we go overseas.
Yes, but before we go overseas, let's talk about last weekend.
Oh, okay. What do you want to talk about? The races?
We went to the races on
Derby
the weekend.
Day.
Got a tram down to Cavill Avenue.
Well, we're right on the end. We're on the northern side of the Gold Coast. So
45 minutes to surface to Cavill Avenue, I think it was.
The one before that, yeah.
Okay, we got off there. Got a Uber to the races.
Is it Aquis
Centre?
Aquis
the convention
Park
centre at the racetrack. Now, Deb got a deal with it's a radio station promotion, wasn't it?
And they sponsored it, so it was 5 hours of all-inclusive, and so you just turn up dressed up and, you've got your nibblies coming around, and you've got your alcohol provided, and you've got your races happening in front of you, and Al had a little bet or two.
Yeah, I had a few wins. Yeah.
I wasn't really there for the horse race. I don't really care for the horse races, but
yeah, I come out in front, a little in front. Yeah, it was fun. We definitely got our money's worth with the alcohol. Yeah, we ended up at the casino after that.
Yeah.
Getting to the casino was a bit of an effort. The taxi rank at the races was chaos. But
oh yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, you won't remember too much of that.
But we got there. We had a few hours at the casino and met some friends, and then came back.
Yeah, got the tram back.
Yeah.
Picked the car up the next morning. Good day out. So if you ever get to Derby Day races, it's worth it.
Yeah, I went a few years ago. One of my other friends, she had her hens night there, so I knew what to expect, and it lived up to the
expectations.
Yeah, the expectations from last time. So yeah, definitely next year when Derby Day comes around, if you're in Gold Coast, go down. But you have to get tickets fast. They sell out really quickly.
Yep. Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth the money. In 2.5 weeks, we head off to Bali.
Yeah, so excited. It's been years with, all the lockdowns and everything. It's been so long since we've been anywhere. So we're so excited to get back to Bali. So excited that Alan's even been practicing his Balinese. So can you remember, Alan, what 1, 2, 3 is?
Seta dua tiga. I see you're looking. Yeah.
Satu.
Dua.
Dua. Do you know the tiga? So he was right. So he's been doing a little bit of practice. We bought these. They're kids learn Indonesian cards. So
just for something different.
Yeah,
I won't remember any of it.
Nah, you don't know.
Now, we're staying, this time we're going to spend a week in
Legian
and a week in Sanur.
Yeah, so pretty keen. We've stayed in the place in Legian, Kumalapante. We stayed there, probably about, 15 years ago, maybe.
Oh, we've stayed there a
long time. So, it'll be good to go back and see what that's like again, because the last few times that we've been to Bali, we've always stayed in villas for the last probably 8 years.
Yep.
We've been in villas, so we're going back to a hotel this time. It's right on the beach. It's beautiful. It's a great place. And then Sanur, we're on the beach again, aren't we?
Yep, we haven't stayed at this place. I don't even know what it's called.
I can't remember, but I'm sure
it's on the northern end of the beach. Yeah, but this time is a bit different because we're going there with a different purpose. Normally we would go to Bali for relaxation and entertainment. This time we're sort of going with a prospect of maybe looking at moving over there for a while, so we're just investigating.
Yeah. So, that's going to be exciting for us just to go with that mindset. So, very different than normal. And I also want to check out a few places that we haven't been to as well. So, we'll keep you updated with that when we work out the itinerary.
Yeah, and I'm thinking doing a day-to-day run on YouTube of the costs of our trip, of what we spend on food, just to give people an idea on the costs in Bali nowadays, because prices have changed in Bali. We've heard the hire cars have gone up quite a bit.
Yeah, so we won't know till we get there, but yeah, the thing that I'm reading a lot of is things have got really expensive compared to what they've always been, and so we're going to check it out for ourselves, and then we'll let you guys know.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Sanur part more than
Legian,
yeah. Because Sanur is a bit of a quieter side of, even though there's still a lot of traffic, it's a quieter lifestyle over there. So I'm sort of keen to just check some places out around Sanur.
Yeah, well, we have stayed there before a long time ago too. basically our first
time together.
Time that we went to Bali together. We stayed in Sanua, but I think we talked about that on a podcast a little bit earlier. So podcast number 2, maybe, we talked about when we went to Sanua. Yeah, what was it called?
Dar es Salaam.
Puri Dalam.
Puri Dalam.
Puri Dalam.
It's not there anymore, I don't think.
I don't know. It was little, bungalows. Yeah, so that was a really cute place.
Yeah. All right, now, so Deb's been busy. Lots of specials that come up on the internet.
Yeah.
And Deb always jumps on the specials, so we've got quite a few new trips planned.
Yeah.
So which are?
We've got a little cruise with friends at Christmas time. It's just a 4-day, it's between Christmas, so leaves on Boxing Day, I think, or the day after, and gets back the day before New Year's Eve. So it's a little 4-day comedy cruise. We're going to check that out. We originally started with we've been on lots of cruises, and we've never stayed on an inside cabin. And so I said to Alan, we can go on this cruise. It's only like $299 for 4 nights. It's an inside cabin. What do you think of that? And what was your response about staying in an inside cabin?
No.
It wasn't flat out no. You were hesitant, but you were at the end of it, you were just like, oh, yeah, okay, well, we could try it.
Well, it is only 3 days.
Yeah.
And for 3 days, we're not going to spend much time. We're only going to be sleeping in the cabin.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I booked the inside cabin. It was like, cheap as chips. You can't even get a place in the Gold Coast for, that much, which includes all your meals as well. So I ended up booking that, and then the next day I thought about it a bit more, and I thought, I don't want to be in an inside cabin. So we ended up bringing in upgrading to a balcony cabin, I think it was, just so we didn't have to. Well, I thought, I just don't want to sort of not be able to see where I am when I'm in the middle of the ocean. Like, I want to be able to wake up at any time, look out the balcony or window or whatever, and see, oh yeah, I can still see the ocean, or I can still see land, or whatever.
But if we've got a balcony, we can walk out naked onto the balcony, out looking at the ocean and going, good morning, world.
So that's what Alan plans to do, obviously. So we've got that little comedy cruise coming up, and we haven't been on a comedy cruise before. So we'll see what that's all about.
Yep.
And then the last thing I've got...
we're going to Cairns.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Cairns. We're popping up to Cairns for a week, going out to the Great Barrier Reef and doing all those sort of fun Cairns things. And then...
we didn't go to Foster, because I think on the last podcast we might have talked about going to Foster.
Yeah, we did.
We never made it because of the house flood.
Yeah, so so that was cancelled. And then the latest one that we just booked less than a week ago, and I'm so excited about this because we haven't been before.
Yes, we have.
Oh yeah, we have. I forgot about that. Well, we've only been for a day. So this time we're going for a month. So
2.
Huh?
Where to?
Oh, to Thailand.
Yes, we're going to Thailand for a month. We fly into Bangkok, fly out of Bangkok a month later.
Yeah.
We haven't planned any of the rest of the trip at this stage. We don't plan on staying in Bangkok, but we also don't want to have a tight itinerary because we want to experience places, and if we like them, we want to stay there a bit.
Yeah, so from what I've seen, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so we want to get out and see a lot of Thailand and see as much of it as we can.
Yeah, so that's our exciting things coming up, and that takes us right up until the end of March. So exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can't think about those things yet because we've got to organise our house. Like we said, we've got to get this organised before we can even...
Oh, it's driving me crazy.
I
can't handle a mess. I can't handle it.
Me either.
Yeah.
We just both walk out. We walk out of the room and it's just like, oh my God, this is just so stressful.
It's that big though, we try to ignore it.
Yeah, because like our place is usually just like everywhere has a place in our house. And so it's usually quite spotless.
Yeah.
So with this, it's just like, freaking us out, but we're getting there.
Yep.
So that's all I can think of saying at the
We've
moment.
covered pretty much everything. I can't think of anything new or exciting. We've got lots of exciting things.
Yeah.
We don't really need any new ones at the moment.
No, and you've got some tutoring to do.
I've got to go to work, yes.
So Alan does, he does art, as you probably already are aware. And in the afternoons, for a couple of hours every afternoon, he does English and maths tutoring. And art as well for certain days.
Yeah.
So today's one of his tutoring days.
Tutoring and art today.
Tutoring and art.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's all changed since I've been there. But I'm going to head back there too next week. So it'll be all exciting.
Yes.
Alrighty. See you
Cheers.
next time. Bye.